Day one, week one, AMOK. So our strength and power squats progression for this cycle, we'll be using front squats and back squats throughout the whole cycle. And we'll be using this timed cluster format for 8 consecutive weeks. So if you're driven by moving the needle, this is gonna be an awesome progression to really drive up your overall strength and your tolerance to heavy loads. If you tend to find training monotonous sometimes, this is probably not the progression for you, because for 8 weeks, it's going to look almost the exact same, just with some changes to the total rep numbers. Build and tone, on the other hand, will provide a ton of volume and variety and variation over the course of the cycle. So that might be a better choice. But if you're looking to drive up your numbers, this is the place to be. Make sure we are not hitting shitty reps. We should not be near failure on these. The set should be really challenging, but we should be keeping those squats really smooth and fast out of the bottom throughout. Build and tone will be working off the same clock, but you will be doing a more cardiovascular limited squat program. So you're going to have a primary movement, which will be front squats alternating with back squats on the other weeks. Then you will have some secondary movement, either a unilateral or a hinge, and then working on calzone and erg in the remaining time. This is a very poor progression if you're trying to drive up your strength, because you're going to be fatigued going into all of your sets of squats except your first one, which is a really tough way to build actual top-end strength. But if you want to get really sweaty and get a good pump in, this is the place that you want to be in the build and tone. From there, everyone will move into a bench progression. There's no build and tone or strength and power for this. Everyone's going to be either hitting a top set followed by some density sets, or we will do some AMRAP sets at prescribed percentages in the B weeks, just getting in some good volume, building some muscle and some general strength in the bench press. From there, we will have accessory work. It's going to be some overhead press and some row variation. Those will alternate week to week, just because we can get stimulus a lot of different ways on those movements. You will notice that there are 2 gymnastics options for building volume. There's going to be a hanging option, which will alternate a week B week between pull-ups / chest to bars and toes to bars on the other weeks. This is for those really looking to lay the foundation for their gymnastics in preparation for the CrossFit Open. There will also be one for handstand push-ups as well. You can do one or you can do both of them. You can choose to sub them out for the accessory work or the accessory work and the bench, depending on how long the gymnastics programs are going to take you. A note which I put in Wodify is, if you look at the gymnastics one, for example, this week, and it says essentially 8 sets of 7 unbroken pull-ups would be the lowest level of the program progression, and you're like, yo, there's no way. I can't even do 7 unbroken. Then you're not at a stage of needing to build fatigued volume. You're still in a skill acquisition stage where you should be focused on your technique and your strength in the form of strict pull-ups, in which case the accessory work is going to be a better place to be. Or if you're looking to learn gymnastic skills, this is a perfect day to sub out the accessory work for just some structured gymnastics practice. Talk to your coach, tell them what skills you're looking to learn in preparation for the Open or just in general, and we will work with you to set you up with some progressions and some drills to work on to get you where you want to be. Gonna be a long cycle, but it's gonna be a fucking banger, baby. Let's go.